The struggle between the people of Tibet and the government of China. It's a political, cultural, and spiritual debate that's been going on for decades. But it also represents the story of one man's life who this week marked 50 years since the last time he was home.
The Dalai Lama, the Tibetan religious leader, is known around the world for his peaceful personality. But he recently took a tough turn when talking about China, accusing the Chinese government of killing hundreds of thousands of Tibetans over the years and turning Tibet into, quote, hell on earth.
Unfortunately, the Chinese government is carried easiest sort of method: suppression, killing, torture, arrest.
The Dalai Lama's home country of Tibet has had tense relations with neighboring communist China for decades. China claims the Buddhist monks' efforts to push for Tibet's independence are an attempt to divide the country.
Now, hopefully, the Chinese leadership should use more common sense rather than emotion.
But a brighter future could be a long time coming. When the Chinese invaded Tibet, the Dalai Lama was a teenager, and later in 1959, he led an uprising against China's strict communist rule. It failed and he was forced into exile, meaning he had to leave Tibet. Now he lives in the mountains of northern India, under the watch of dozens of armed guards. China regards him as a traitor. Still, he hopes one day he'll be able to return home. The Dalai Lama is considered a living god by Tibetans. He took the throne at age 4, and he's chosen a non-violent approach to help Tibet gain its independence. But now, at age 74, after a lifetime of trying to free Tibet, he's making a painful admission.
I publicly accept failure of our approach.
But the Dalai Lama, a Nobel Peace Prize winner, hasn't given up on nonviolence. In recent weeks, with the anniversary of the uprising approaching, China has reportedly emerged with a new iron grip on Tibet, deploying thousands of additional troops, arresting monks, and detaining journalists. The Dalai Lama called the show of force by the Chinese government a, quote, brutal crackdown. Even today, he said, Tibetans in Tibet live in constant fear. These rare pictures from inside Tibet show exactly what Tibetans are fighting for: the freedom to practice Buddhism openly, to worship the Dalai Lama, and control the flow of immigrating Chinese into Tibet. But China says no, arguing Tibet and its people are better off under Chinese communism. In response, Tibetans have been staging a silent protest against China in recent days. They stopped eating Chinese food and are refusing to speak Chinese.
We seem to be seeing the signs of a spread of political consciousness amongst ordinary Tibetans. That's a big change.
A change the Dalai Lama hopes will be big enough to bring peace with China, so this holy man, after 50 years, can at last return home. Justin Finch, Channel 1 News.
I refuse to believe that love is for the weak. I said I'm not vulnerable.
Want to see your team's latest and greatest moves on TV? Send us a video clip from a school sporting event, and Channel 1 News could air your sports play for everyone to watch.
Once again, it's time to kick off the week with our Play of the Week.
Our Play of the Week series celebrates exciting athletic performances each week, showcasing everyday teams' drive and ability on the field, the court, the slopes, wherever the game is played. Go to Play of the Week on channel1.com and submit your play today.
Now, we've covered a lot of big news this week. Can you guys remember everything that happened? I know sometimes it's tough, right? Well, don't worry, because the guys from Flocabulary are back to refresh your memory with the Week in Rap.
1, 2, 1, 2. All right. It's Flocabulary, bringing you the Week in Rap.
Oh, cool. I like that.
March 13th.
2009. Let's go. Now, for the week, the word is unemployment. People can't work, and you know they ain't enjoying it. 12 million, they say, with no jobs today. Well, that's about the size of New York and L.A. Hey, bet they got jobs at the box office. With record ticket sales, yo, they got a lot of profits. Y'all kids, stop is what the principal said at a school in Washington State, and this is what he did. He bought a device to jam the signal in your cell phone. So now the reason you can't call is well known. It's kind of funny, but you can't hear the laughter. Have a clue what they were doing at NASA? They sent a telescope in space to search for other planets out there similar to Earth. Speaking of space, North Korea's in the place, and they got their own things they want to engage. Mainly a satellite they want to move out. They said they'd attack anyone who try to shoot it down. Down goes the global economy, dude. The World Bank predicts the first rank since World War II. Shoot, but here's something hopeful for y'all. 16,000 troops should be home by the fall, and they could be appalled because it's getting intense. So many lost homes, people are living in tents, and it seems folks are losing their religion. According to the survey, I heard they've dipping. Listen, for those waiting patient, Obama's got a plan to revamp education. So I ask, what do you say about the possibility of a longer school day? It could be cool, hey, at least you'll be a smarty. Some would say the opposite of Barbie. On her 50th birthday, there's a congressman saying she should be banned because she reps beauty over brands. Thanks for listening. I'm about to go and get a dog. I think I got a chance I could win the Iditarod. The weekend rap, it'd be dope if you did applaud. Flow Cav's back next week, so rock with it, y'all. Weekend rap.
All right, that's the Weekend Rap, and if you didn't catch it all, you can watch it again and read the lyrics over at channel1.com. And now it's time to check in with Gary to see what's up with the next big thing. And Gary, what did everybody think about dissolvable clothing?
Well, Stephen, 36% thought it was great for the environment, but 64% thought this idea was a wash.
All right, Gary, so what's up for this week?
Well, Stephen, there's a new social networking site made for teens by teens, and it's all in an effort to help keep Mother Earth clean. PlanetConnect.com is like a green version of MySpace or Facebook, where young people can learn about current environmental issues. They can also get information on green colleges and environmental careers. Teens on the site are able to share and exchange ideas about how they are playing a critical role in solving today's environmental issues. So, will PlanetConnect.com be the next big thing? Vote on this at channel1.com, and we'll see what you think next week.
All right, that's it for the show, guys. I'm Stephen Fabian. Have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you Monday.